YouTube, how's it going? We came back to Cleghorn just to bring you guys a multi-vehicle comparison to do a proper showcase of the Skid Pro made by Sterling's Wild West. Unlike the previous video, we attached a D-ring to it, and yeah, it came in handy. We were the first at the meeting points just to set up, get the cameras ready and all that, and as the trucks started rolling in one by one, yeah, we invited way too many trucks. The plan was to compare Tacoma TRD Off-Roads, manual TRD Pros, Ford Raptors, a modified Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro, a Jeep Rubicon, Dodge Power Wagons, Ram Rebels, and a very nicely modded FJ Cruiser. It's a bit of a tall order for a channel our size, but we swing for the fences for you guys, and luckily we had the help of Dustin from Dirt Nation Off-Road, who's running late, by the way.
That's the mud stains on the paint.
Oh, you got a skid plate on the pumpkin too. Yeah, man, dude, it's almost not worth trying to clean these things up.
Yeah, I've had to clean that pretty good before, but I get dirty again, you know?
I've never detailed any of them. Not once.
I've had it done, it looked clean, and then it's not really done in summertime. So if it's too hot to off-road, really, you know?
Yeah.
Good time to clean it.
So we're all there down, ready to go, and of course just waiting on Dustin because he's still late, and then he shows up just showing off his new wrap. I'll give you guys a closer look in a second, but check him out. He really helped us out with the administration of this video, with everything, so I'm going to put a link to the description to his YouTube channel, Dirt Nation Off-Road.
No, that bumper comes with the car. Yeah, you have the same bumper, it has the same car.
Oh, the wrap didn't really...
I told him to wrap it before the day.
Didn't cover a whole lot up.
Yeah.
Look, see, the mirrors were a nice touch.
Yeah.
That was good thinking.
You gave him the whole box.
I got 2 more. No one's been wanting donuts, dude.
He's going to town now.
Well, I told him to share.
Yeah, that box of donuts didn't stand a chance, by the way. We were all ready for the trail, and it was clear that the Ram Rebel and Power Wagons were not going to show. So, fail number 1, but it was time to get the show on the road.
All right, we're going to roll out.
Just taking another shot of that. That's good.
There's like 18 behind me. Is there? Yeah.
So first stop was Edison Hill. Good time to warn you guys about this location since we were clueless until after filming. Thanks to the helpful comments on our last Cleghorn video, we found out that this area seems to be off limits. It is by far the most popular challenge here at Cleghorn, and no one seems to have any problems. We would advise you to be on your best behavior, however, because fines and penalties are steep, and if you piss off the right people, you can be billed for whatever they consider location damage. Basically, your tire tracks can cost you thousands in fines. We're risking it showing you guys because we're hopeful that this public service announcement will offset pissing off the wrong people. Ray is badass and loves his Raptor for crawling. An 802A package Raptor comes with a Torsen front differential, but can also be added later as an option. Also, his Raptor is still running the stock BFG KO2 tires, and he crawls a lot with them. Back to this Jeep later on. Pay attention to that hill climb. We'll get to it. Up next is Sterling. Love this guy. He developed the Skid Pro for his Raptor because he's from Utah and wanted to protect his tailpipes from being crushed at Moab.
That's the easy one.
A Gen 2 Raptor has a 30-degree approach angle, 22-degree breakover angle, and sadly a 23-degree departure angle. The reality is that truck beds and crawling just don't mix well. You'll see in a bit how the Skid Pro is his answer to horrible departure angles. You guys met Hector on our last crawling video. His and one other Rubicon are the only vehicles we have seen that can make this climb. The reason being is that the Rubicon sports a 44-degree approach angle, up to a 27.8-degree breakover angle, and a trail-laughing 37-degree departure angle.
Fucking Rubicon, man.
That, mixed with solid front axles, electronically disconnecting sway bars, and lightweight magnesium in his frame makes the Rubicon king of the crawlers in stock or any form. He's also running BFG's KO2 all-terrain tires, same as the FJ Cruiser and the Raptors.
Yeah. Stock, dude? Are you kidding me?
I'm no taco fanboy, but based on the performance when I'm editing footage, a manual TRD Pro is what I would get if I had to. This beast is always outperforming the other Tacomas because it holds the gears. A common complaint about these trucks is that they have a peaky power band, meaning that they only put down power when the revs are just right. The manuals don't suffer from the same performance issues if you know how to drive them, and this guy does.
You lock your rear? Nah, back up. Con huevos.
Holy shit. He knows he's got to drive it home, right?
That was a TRD off-road 4x4, but a TRD Pro offers a class-leading 35-degree approach angle, 26-degree breakover, and 23.9 departure angle. And next up is this animal we call David in his SR5 package. He was into off-roading way before we were and recommended this trim level of taco if we planned on doing modifications. I've come to agree with him, but as you'll see later on, he does just fine with his moderately equipped truck. And check out this little monster in the making. He's not done building it yet, but he's already done suspension work on it, and we can't wait to showcase it for you guys. A stock 4Runner TRD Pro offers 33 degrees of approach angle and 26 degrees departure angle. Our plan was to use this light to moderate spot to get everyone warmed up, get everyone comfortable with their vehicles, and then hit the trails for some harder stuff. But then this Jeep on the left here decided to raise the bar. The first time you guys saw him come up here, he found his line easily. He couldn't find it that easy this time, but he eventually made it. But well, I just want to show you guys again to prove to you guys that it always comes down to the driver. He did it easy the first time, struggled more the second time, but he always finds his line.
Line, you got it. Right there, now straighten it out. Straighten it out! Straighten it out! Oh, he fucked it up.
She's pounding. She's pounding her heart.
Fuck.
Yeah! Yeah.
Don't laugh, man. I'm going to try it next. Just go down. That was probably easier.
Any last words?
No. I can't see shit, man.
All right, let me spot you. That way.
More?
Yeah, keep that line. Yeah, start coming left now.
Oh, a lot left.
Go left, go left, go left. Yeah, because you got that dip on your right. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep left.
Alright, so if you go by the numbers, I don't have anywhere near the approach angle to try the climb that you guys just saw the Rubicon do. The ZR2 has about 30 degrees but needs close to 35 for this climb. The front cutouts in the bumper let you cheat on the math a little bit, and thanks to the Skid Pro you can exaggerate those numbers further by getting a little bit creative with your line.
Basically straight, huh?
Basically straight, yep. Turn it, right there. Come. Alright, straight, right there. You're clear on the bumper. Right there, hard driver. Oh, you're gonna hit a little bit. Oh, actually.
You gotta drag it back in.
Yeah, your recovery hook's hitting the hill right here.
Can I power through it?
It depends.
You're like, depends.
I think maybe if you back up a little bit and get that tire more up on this little thing.
So more, yeah, all right.
Yeah, so back up a little bit and take more to the left, to your side. Keep it there. Keep it there. You're clearing. You'll go over it.
Oh, it's bumper, it's bumper.
Yeah,
it's
you're
bumper.
gonna hit on this side with your bumper.
I'll try straight.
You gotta get through that. Yeah, you're going right in that hole,
Yeah.
so he's gotta get around that hole.
Yeah, but he couldn't go this way. His line worked. I just don't have the approach.
Yeah, you're gonna hit your bumper right there.
Am I?
This new line solves one problem with the front but creates another with the rear. 23.5 degrees is a good departure angle for a truck but not good enough for this challenge. Being honest, the Skid Pro protects your rear but takes from your departure angle on paper only. You can power through, and I made it further than ever before, but eventually the math just catches up with you and the rear tires lose traction. Still a solid improvement and unstoppable going downhill.
He's stuck now.
Yeah, it's flip.
He's.
Just go back.
Full send.
Right there, try it right there, bump it. Try it.
Forward.
Go up.
You got the right line.
I mean, really,
That wheels
it'd be
good?
easier without a
I don't know,
bumper.
dude. That's gonna go right down the middle.
Oh, I can't see the back.
It's gonna go down right down.
Nah,
Yeah, I got no traction in the back.
it's slippery, yeah.
Well, no, because they're off the ground.
You're buried already.
So fail number 2, but it was time for the FJ Cruiser to try it.
Like he's got, dude, that's dope. He has a skip plate on his diff. That's dope.
This one's got some upgrades, so whatever, but a stock FJ has a 34-degree approach, a 27.4 breakover angle, and a 30-degree departure angle. This particular one has a front locker, so a decent matchup to the Rubicon, not considering the other upgrades.
You gotta
tighten that side. Hey bro, you got it. You should take an angle and try to climb your passenger tire up this hill right here. Back up and approach it at an angle.
That good old Toyota stall.
Back up and approach it at an angle.
He made it up this line. It looks gnarly. He went this way and then left. Yeah. I didn't have the clearance in the back, but it did. You do have more traction.
Broke his wheel.
No way.
Fuck.
You break a tie rod?
And now it's time to introduce you guys to Eris. He's the owner and driver. Super cool guy, but this video just went from a comparison to a lesson in front solid axles versus independent front suspension. Please share, and Jeep trolls, please save your IFS hate, because he's also a Rubicon owner, making him the perfect subject to show what happens when you try to put down too much power on a non-solid axle. 9 times out of 10 it would have been fine, but he didn't even go that hard. Eventually, independent front suspension will fall short of a solid axle, however, so fail number 3, but huge win for the Rubicon. I don't know, eventually you get used to the sounds your bumper and your skid plates make when you're just smashing your truck around. I had to find the shortest route to the top just to winch him down. We're going to use the Skid Pro, the recovery hook on it. Recovering a stuck vehicle from something like this can get pretty dangerous, especially with this many spectators. I don't have a whole lot of experience. This is actually my first recovery like this. We had to get pretty creative, so stay tuned if you're a noob like me. You'll learn something.
I don't know, that might be a fine. Those guys on the comments, oh, I went through there with my Ranger. Shut up, dude. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, a bunch of people in the comments, oh, I know that section. I got there 2-wheel drive with no locking. Shut up. But yeah, man.
This 2-wheel drive no longer. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Let's see it.
I got the fuck out of it. I'll go shit with your face.
No one recorded it?
Oh, was the GoPro on?
It almost gave me a winch. Yeah, the GoPro. Yeah! You're gonna hit a hole, but you're good.
So his bent tie rod kept his front right tire pointed left no matter what his left tire was doing. So we put a strap on his rear to a Raptor at an angle to keep his rear straight as his front was forcing the rear to turn. That was the safest way to get him down. We couldn't get him up. It was just too much pressure on the front tires.
You're good, you're safe.
I just went up. I think you can do it. You got lockers, right? Only a rim?
So I already gave you guys taco specs as far as departure and all that. This is Dustin. He was too busy recording. When you're recording, you don't get to play. So while we're sorting out the mess, he came and played, and whatever, just sit tight. It's a pity clip for him so we can put him in the video. But also don't forget to check him out on Instagram and YouTube. I'll put links in the comments. He's gonna have an alternate video from this day. Actually, honestly, after this point, most of the footage is his. The drone footage as well, thanks to George. So check him out if you like our channel. He helps us out a lot.
Alright, straight up. Pass it, or drive her a little bit. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
So at this point, a huge wrench got thrown in all our plans. Ray and his Raptor, us, Eris, and his buddy in his Jeep decided to take him down, limp him down to the hill, and get a tow truck from there right at the entrance, while the rest of the trucks, Dustin led them and Sam jumped in. They took all the recording equipment, and we thought we'd meet up with them later after we led Eris down to the bottom of the hill.
You're at like 12:30 right now. Now it's 12. Now it's 11:30. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
What's it look like now?
Yeah, just to that rocky area. It dropped off a rock and pivoted in really fast. Like I don't want to break more. It looks really good. It's straight right now. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Right hand turn. Just like right hand turn.
I'm at right now is probably like 120 degree left hand turn. So I don't know if you got to open up for that or what.
So we only had a few miles to go, but it was at a snail's pace. As far as Dustin and Sam's adventure goes now, only the Toyota stayed behind, so I'll just show you guys some mashup and then cut back to the work we're doing. I'm not going to subject you guys to a whole taco or Toyota day.
Back off like 3 feet. Just goose it over that bump.
You're already in the big one.
Yep. Okay, right there should be good. Just gotta carry a little momentum.
Little speed. There you go.
Nice.
So now, this drone footage and all the footage, it's either Dustin's, it's Sam's, or the drone pilot George. He's got some cool clips, whatever, but keep your eye on this taco. I told you guys he's the animal we call David. There's a reason.
I don't know if we're going to be going on that road down below us, but there's three trucks and a Jeep coming up. I don't know, I'll stay ahead and try to find out where it's going.
Should I pull over here in this corner here and wait?
Yeah, hold on, let me call them and come into the side. Oh, hold on, stay right there, stay right there. Just 3 vehicles, they sit on that corner.
Roger. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it must have been nice for them. I mean, they were putting in work recording, but I was clearing rocks out of the way. I had my shovel out. I was leveling the ground as much as I could. We were holding corners, making sure no one was in the way. It sucked. It was hard work, and I gotta say, Eris handled it great, dude. I would have been in a horrible mood. He was a champ.
How better when the lockers engaged?
Yeah, a lot better.
There's a bike coming your way. Copy. I'm at a fire, we can pull over. I'll see what the hell.
Technically, all it should do, if that CV's broken, it should just be grinding in there, and that should be it. That's probably what I'm hearing. It's bugging me, but I mean, it's off, but it's nothing else should break on there, I wouldn't think. So when I go straight, is that wheel straight, or is it like right or left? What's better?
Just turning in. It's turning in about 11 o'clock, 11:30.
And when I make a right, it straightens?
It turns in, and when he turns, left or right, it follows the track's good. Yeah, it curves in a little bit more on the left. It likes right-hand turn.
Also, really quick, we were really worried about the condition of some of these trails. It rained hard all week, and then the days before this, it was bad. We thought none of these were going to be usable, and based on the footage, the guys seem to do just fine. So if it rains or whatever, don't be afraid to come back to Cleghorn the next day.
Yeah, he's good to get around me.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you.
I think there's plenty of room for multiple vehicles for the rest of the trail, so I wouldn't worry. Copy that, I understand. Thank you. Wise here.
Bent it, I think it broke the CV too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a 3.5 inch long travel too, so it's
Yeah, you got a lot of spin with it.
it's not like I can just go down and get a new one, but get back to the road, I get towed.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
you guys.
Good luck next time.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah.
Take it easy. Nice truck.
Thank you. When you're going up something steep, don't spin your wheels and hop.
Thanks, man. Good looking truck, though.
Thank you. Thanks. Well, that was a long drive.
You made it, though.
Shit, dude. Thank you, sir.
So finally at last, sorry, I know some of that trail footage was hard to watch, but yeah, it showed the work we were doing, going around all the vehicles. It's a pain. But yeah, these assholes just keep getting to have fun.
couple feet. Just hold the same tire tracks.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little. Oh, he's gonna struggle a little bit. He doesn't have the right tires.
Yeah.
He's a savage though. He's just gonna gun it.
He'll just power through.
There's a boulder right there.
Part of the line, huh? Keep that momentum up. That's right. Nice.
My brother's here. He's got the his other truck, but the Z71 or not Z71, the ZR2. But man, I appreciate
he came in with ZR2?
Yeah, he was coming up here, and then I told him, well, I broke. It's all right. I'm already heading up there.
How's he gonna get you out of here though?
Oh, he's not getting me out of here. He just happened to be up here, or driving up here.
Well, we're planning to go back to meet the group. You want us to take him up?
Well, you can ask him when he gets here.
What's wrong with the vehicle?
Broke a front CD axle on my truck.
Oh.
Bent steering, so I'm incapacitated.
Yeah, alright man, have your first and last name?
So we fulfilled our no man left behind policy. We turned around and raced to meet his brother in another ZR2 and to meet up with the group again, just to see what Sam was doing on his adventure, and it turns out he was busy breaking cameras.
That one, yep. Ooh, and that back one.
So I guess we're back in review mode. We're going as fast as we can, trying to catch the guy still, but this is Eris's brother. I believe it's his first time off-road. We helped him air down, I walked him through the settings, and yeah, this shows how good these little trucks are. With an inexperienced driver, he charged up these trails faster than most of the tacos did. That front locker and those desert running DSSV shocks just put this truck in its own little category.
You went up better than I did, dude.
Beginner's luck. Easy, right?
And since we're back in comparison mode, when Toyota owners find a wet hole, it seems like they act shy and beat around the bush. But when ZR2 owners find the same wet hole, we jump right in. So if you're more like us, hit that subscribe button and keep it dirty.
Just don't get me wet.
Check it out, even the rookie popped his cherry.
Too high, center? I think you can still go.
Hey, pussy. Hey! Gang.
Boy, that's the story of my life. No respect.
Baddest co-pilot out here. Because his dad's fucking crazy.
So the Toyota party found a nice scenic spot where they could relax and wait for us. We weren't too far behind them. We finally caught up. and we just went all the way down the mountain to air up, all that, whatever, game over. But we got to give a huge shout out. Sterling came all the way from Utah. We got to meet him. He was on a road trip, so he couldn't stay long, but we got to show off his Skid Pro. I'm going to put a link in the description to the Skid Pro in case you guys want to buy one. Dustin just hooked it up, took over the trail for us when we had to lead Eris back down. Eris just for showing off, going hard on your shit for our cameras, for you guys, thanks. George with the awesome drone shot. Sam came through, really stepped it up, got a bunch of the trail footage. Hector, you're a great spotter. Thanks for helping. Thanks for keeping everyone safe, even though you ditched us later, but I understand. Who wants to hang out with a bunch of Toyotas all day? Also, Ray, you had our back when it was time to lead Eris down the mountain. You were the last Raptor standing, by the way. Huge thanks to all the vehicles that were involved, all the ones we showcased. We'll put links to everybody in case you want to follow them or ask the owners any questions about their vehicles. And of course, huge thanks to all you guys that watch and comments, everything. Please subscribe and like. Please share if you know anybody that's in the market for one of these vehicles. If you think this video is helpful, we're able to get away with more stuff and be a little bit more abusive on the vehicles because it's all private owners. And don't forget, guys, if you want the GPS file for this run, just email us at jerkstolername@gmail.com and I'll send you guys the lead nav GPS files. And of course, more importantly, no matter what you drive, no matter what you own, keep it dirty, stay on the trails, and become a better driver. You guys saw the SR5 just killing it. The least equipped vehicle here and probably the one that had the most fun. And don't forget, if you want sneak peeks into anything we're recording, follow us on Instagram. Thanks for watching, guys.